So you guys, I was watching the show on Apple called Imperfect Women. And it was triggering because I realized that I know David. So this is going to be probably a two-part story because I can't get it all out in this one video. But I moved to Birmingham, Alabama for a job and in telecommunication. They relocated me here. And this was years ago. And so when I got here, I met this girl and we became best friends. So here I am. I'm a black girl from a Pentecostal apostolic family. And she was a white girl from a really, really wealthy family. And somehow we just clicked and we became best friends. She was married and we made, in the early 20s, we made high six figures. It was in our early 20s. And we're making high six figures at this job. And so her husband at the time, David, he was going to school to be a doctor. All right, so she paid, had to pay for everything because he was in school full time. And so there was one time when we were working split shifts at this job. And so she was just really tired, and her dad wanted to see her. So she told her dad to come here to see her, that she didn't feel like going to where he was. So he was on his way to see her, and he had a heart attack, and he hit a car, and he instantly died. So she started having depression issues because of that. And she gained some weight. Then she ended up having the gastro surgery and lost all her weight. But she was just depressed because she felt like her dad's death was her fault, that if she went to go see him instead of him coming to see her, then he could have had the heart attack at home and it could have called the hospital and maybe his life had been spared. Nothing we would tell her would change how she felt about that. Okay, so that's something that weighed on her for years. All right, fast forward to I have a daughter. I ended up having a daughter. Her name was Haven. And then years later, she has a daughter, and she ended up quitting this telecommunication company, and I stayed a little bit longer, and then I ended up quitting and starting a business. So she started helping me with my business, and so I sent her like equipment to her house, and she was helping me with her business. All right, so on one occasion, she came to stay with me, spend the night with me. She brought her baby at the time, and she was in a lot of pain, and we just called her Baby Kate. And she was in a lot of pain, and she said something's wrong with her back. She had a slip disc or something like that, so she couldn't sleep in the room. She laid on the couch. So I kept Baby Kate. Baby Kate slept in our crib, and then when she woke up, I just took care of her because my friend was